first things first, where were you when you got the call, and what were you doing?
I was actually at my auntie's house. I had a family get together there, and I was playing basketball throughout the draft because the waiting process was long. But I sat down for the last round and actually watched it, and I saw some of the players that I trained with get drafted. So I was just happy for them.
Now, were you thinking, that you were going to potentially get drafted in the sixth, seventh round? Did you think that this was probably the route that you were going to have to go, or what?
Yeah, I mean, some coaches said mid to seventh, but Coach Urban from Cincinnati, the receiver coach, he called me all week and he kept me updated and said, they was watching film on another guy and they saw me in the play every time. So it just shows that I'm trying to make plays, even if it's blocking or making a big play. So I mean, it felt great that they kept me updated all throughout the draft, and as soon as the seventh round hit. He said that he called me like, yeah, we had to take another lineman to fill our needs, and he's ready for me to come there and sign. So I mean, I checked my options, and it was no other way but to stay home.
Yeah, as you say, was this always obviously if you were going to get drafted, you'd be happy wherever you went. But was this kind of always the place where if I could go to Cincinnati, that's kind of the dream situation for you?
Yeah, I mean, once he called me last Wednesday, I'm like, wow, finally Ohio team called me, and he joked about it. But it's an honor to come back home and play Cincinnati, 45 minutes away, and just had a fan base of Dayton. They can actually cheer for me now. Since I'm not on Michigan anymore. But it's fun being home. I could come home whenever I want to, but I'm gonna be staying in Cincinnati to work hard so I can get me a spot.
Yeah, what's that going to be like? The fact that you are going to be so close to home, and it's not going to be difficult for friends, family, everybody to can just come down, either see how you're doing, or just watch you practice, train,
Well,
etc.
that's kind of funny, but I'm a stubborn kid. Even in Michigan, I just set myself apart to get to where I'm at today, and I'm just focused. I mean, I got one foot in the door, but it's my job to stay and go down there and earn me a spot, and all the guys that they bring in the mini camp to show what you got, and my mindset is to just get better and try to contribute.
Now, do you look at examples of other guys, whether it's on other NFL teams? There's so many guys that went undrafted that are not only playing but are superstars in this league. And one of those guys, Vontez Burfict, a guy that went undrafted last year, that's on the team that you're going to.
Yeah, I mean, it just shows, you got a chip on your shoulder when you get drafted, so it's something to look forward to. But at the end of the day, it's your job now, so it's a business. And if you don't perform, you can get let go. So, I mean, also a dream come true, to stay home and just get ready because I'm just ready, man. I'm ready.
Okay. What's it going to be like getting to go to work every day with a guy like Andy Dalton, maybe stand next opposite, an AJ Green? What's that going to be like for you?
Oh, it's gonna be wonderful, just to get there first and meet them guys. I know they're great guys because that's what Coach Urban said, and they only gonna bring in great guys. So I just can't wait to introduce myself to them, and just man, just become best friends with Andy, and learn as much from AJ so I can get out there on the field.
All right. Now, I'm sure that you've got to have one kind of maybe crazy story from, somebody's reaction when you're like, hey, I just signed with the Bengals. I'm going to be a Bengal, whether it's a friend, family member, someone screaming, going crazy or
Oh
something like
man,
that.
once I went in the other room, man, I negotiated some different things, and I came back in. Everybody's just waiting to hear where I was gonna sign, and once I said the Bengals, the whole room just roared, and just watching my parents cry, and my grandfather cry, it was just a blessing because now I made my mom cry twice now, so I'm good.
I'm trying to think. Is there anything that we didn't mention that, you want to be sure we add?
I just want to thank the organization, Cincinnati organization, Marvin Lewis, and the coaching staff for bringing me in for mini camp, and it just shows that they believe in me and they spoke, to me all week, and I ain't gonna disappoint them because it's a dream come true, and it's my job to stay on the team and perform and just make plays, and that's why I see it.
Yeah, and we talked about that. It just, this is a dream come true for you. I mean, you grow up playing high school ball. Then you go to Michigan, and Michigan's definitely had their fair share of guys go to the NFL. A long list, and now that it's finally here, what is this? Just what are your emotions for this? Really dream come true.
Yeah, I mean, it hit me the other day, and I just sat back yesterday and just like, man, I'm playing for the Bengals. It's home. I ain't gotta, drive 4 hours to get back to Dayton Trotwood. So I mean, it's an honor, and the fans has just been at me on Twitter, and I've just been loving it because it just shows that they have watched me play over the years at Michigan, and now that I'm a Bengal, a lot of Ohio fans is a part of me now.
Back on that bandwagon. So I don't have anything else unless there's anything else that you want to add.
That's it. Thank you.
All right.